Last for me, Dave Isaac, CPA and former government tax auditor.
You've heard how 5 to 9 Computer Services will come to your home when it's convenient for you. You've also heard how they can fix any problem, whether it's a virus, spyware, or faulty hardware. But did you know 5 to 9 Computer Services also works with businesses? That's right. Businesses, big or small, 5 to 9 will fix them all. From small home-based businesses to corporate networks. Whether you're just starting a new business and need help with your computer, or you've been in business for years, call 5 to 9 at 602-535-5699. Again, 602-535-5699. For all of your business computer needs, 5 to 9 Computer Services will be there for you.
Today's Sam Kelly Show is sponsored by Vitalist Health Foundation, improving well-being in Arizona by addressing root causes and broader issues that affect health. Visit vitalisthealth.org.
By the way, listeners, if you want to give a call and comment on what you've heard about mass transit and about the light rail and about the bike share, et cetera, please, we've got a room for you here at 602-252-1480. That's 602-252-1480 here on the Sam Kelly Show. John Ford, Communications Director of Vitalist Health Foundation. Mel Young filling in for Sam. And this has been great. Like I said, I was around in the 80s. Valtrans went down in flames, and it was like, oh, my gosh, we're going to become... But then something happened, and I think we did start building more than 1.5 freeways. And so it's proud to live here in the Valley of the Sun.
You know, a lot of thoughtful people have spent a lot of time working on this issue. I think even, I came from Chicago, and transit was a huge part of my life. I only ever owned one car, if I owned a car, when I lived in Chicago. And I remember coming here and reading some of Grady Gamage's studies and writings about, he said, we are way too transient a population to put rails into cement. We gotta just stick with the bus system. And I thought, well, maybe he's right. I don't know. Here's a guy who's lived his entire life in the valley, and I guess what we learned is that investment in places, investment in neighborhoods, and making a commitment actually is a good thing. Making a commitment to making places better is the right way to go, and certainly from the perspective of a health foundation, that's what we're looking at doing.
Feedback on the light rail when there's a Diamondback game or a Suns game and the fans get on, there's something about that en masse heading down and heading back.
It's awesome.
Different from a bus. Very different. Oh, it is.
It's great energy.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you don't get that with the little buses going around everywhere, Mr. Gamage. But anyway, once again, if somebody wants to call, we've got some time here at 602-252-1480. Anybody like me thinking, why don't more people use the bus lines and light rail and tell these people that think, oh, no, it's only like, those people use that. It's not true at all. It's a very pleasant experience.
It's a lifestyle shift, and here's an interesting and bizarre fact that directly relates to this discussion. Give me a little leeway here.
All right.
There's a gentleman who studies this stuff for a living. He's an urban designer, urban planner, and he went around and he analyzed all this parking in downtown areas. Almost all of it is subsidized by the municipality. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to afford to park there.
Exactly.
So he went around and he analyzed how much municipalities spend on subsidized parking. He said if you add it up for the entire United States, it's bigger than the Department of Defense budget.
Oh, my gosh. Think of that.
So when we subsidize parking, we make it easy for people to drive. Right? And so there's a whole lifestyle shift that's starting to happen here, and it takes a little time. And what I would encourage listeners to do is if you haven't been on light rail, have fun with it. Find a restaurant on the light rail, park your car at the restaurant, eat at the restaurant. There are people who organize what they call light rail progressives. They have an hors d'oeuvre at one restaurant, they get on the train, they go to the next restaurant, they have their...
My wife and I have done what we call urban adventures, and we've invited people who've never been on the light rail, and we show them everything.
It's not scary, it's fun.
It is fun, and even they get on the bus, they're called urban adventures, and and we've done it with with other particular groups. It is a lot of fun. I want to mention something. It came up in filling in for Sam, and I had on somebody that